Jason Earnhardt in studio at Guitar Lessons Rockwall. And if you like what you just heard, you're going to enjoy this video tutorial. This is meant for intermediate level players who understand some working knowledge of their pentatonic scales 1 through 5. And what we're going to do is we're going to break those pentatonic scales down into chordal clusters. And so I'm going to get out a chart. I'm going to circle these chordal clusters on the first 3 strings for you to memorize, and then you can use these over the backing track that I provided at the end of this video tutorial. This is going to be a great supplement to your rhythm and lead playing. Providing that you understand how to use your pentatonic scales, these charts should look familiar to you. All I've done is take the A minor pentatonic scale and I spread all the notes out across the neck for you to see with the roots in red. And then I put squares around each form of the pentatonic scale, forms 1 through 5. And so what I'm interested in is this bottom chart. And so I've taken the forms of the pentatonic scale and I've looked for areas where I can line up notes. And so it's real easy to see in form 1 right here. I've taken the bottom 3 strings, and that's a pretty obvious circle right there. I just circled those bottom 3 notes, and then you can strum those 3 notes. It's going to sound good over the backing track. Why? Well, much in the same way when you play a blues guitar solo or a rock guitar solo, those notes of the pentatonic scale are going to harmonize with the key that you're in. So your backing track is in key of A minor. Therefore, any of the A minor pentatonic notes, whether you're playing single notes or multiple notes all together, it's going to harmonize. And it doesn't matter what chord is played underneath, as long as each of those chords belong to the key, you're in great shape. Every one of these circles are going to sound good over the backing track that I provided for you at the end of this video. So check this out. Here's form 1. There's a little cluster right there. And then I want you to memorize this chord cluster here. This is the back end of form 1 and the front end of form 2. This chord cluster here, it's the same shape as this cluster. This is the back end of form 2 leaning into form 3. And over here we have this little D shape thing. That's the beginning of form 4 up here. And then over here we have another shape like this. We have 3 shapes that look like this. So it's pretty easy to memorize. And that's the back end of form 4 leading into form 5. And then we've gone full circle here back into form 1. So this grouping of notes here is the same as these groupings of notes here. It's just an octave apart, and then so on. So what I would do is, starting right here in form 1 pentatonic, I would just memorize this sequence of chords from here to here to here to here, 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 and here. Just memorize them both ways, and then start using them over your backing track. You're going to really like the way this sounds. All right, we fired up the backing track here. I want to prove to you that these work in any situation. So just for fun, that's your first shape. There's your second shape, third shape, fourth shape, your fifth shape, full circle. You just need a good sense of rhythm and style. You can use arpeggios or just chords. And it doesn't matter what order you play these in, every single one of them work over every single chord in that progression. At the very end here, we have just this, which would be the same thing as an octave up with the D shape. It's all on the chart, so enjoy. And I've created a video of me playing through this, just as kind of inspiration, but you're gonna have to spend time with this and just be creative. Just come up with cool ways of phrasing those shapes.